Hello, my name is Rez. I am a professional game programmer. I do electrical engineering as a hobby. This is day 14. And I have to admit, I am pretty excited about day 14 because it is this massive door right here. And I'm not sure what they're going to give us. It could actually just be another breadboard. We're running out of space here, and it's the same size. So let's see what day 14 is. Ugh. I'm taking half the calendar with me. There we go. It is. It is literally another breadboard. I'm not sure what they want us to do. It's just a breadboard. There's nothing else in there. Wow. Okay. So I guess the circuit's going to start getting a little nuts. Here's what we have now. Here's our second one. If you don't know, these actually can link up. So I don't know if I can show it easily. Yeah, so they've got these little edge things, so you can just hook them up like this, right? So these just hook up. I can just kind of do. It's not really working. I probably have to do it, like slide it in. Yeah, there we go. So I can slide them in like this. Right. So now I just have an extended breadboard. Okay, now that I've done that, we'll see if this is actually what it wanted me to do. And nope, it wanted me to do the other thing. It wanted me to elongate them like this. Okay, but now the breadboard has already become pretty crowded. Yeah, so they're just giving us another breadboard. They want us to install the 2 push buttons again. So we do have something to do. We've got this whole setup here. And they want us to go lengthwise. And I don't know if that's the direction. There we go. That I want to go. Part of the problem is this was installed, like the machine installed this all wonky. So this is not actually that great. But I think we can solve that problem. Let's just got a little X-Acto knife here. Let me see if I can get this to work. I might need to replace this. Okay. There we go. That's a little better. These did not come as cleanly as I wanted to. I probably need to replace this blade. There we go. Okay, so that's better. So I should be able to just connect this guy on now. There we go. There, now we've done the thing that they want. So these guys are like this. Let me try and... there we go. Close enough. Okay, so what do they want? Okay, they want us to just tie the power and stuff like that together. So that's pretty standard. Let's see what kind of sizing I need here for my little fancy kit. Let's see, these orange ones are probably good enough. Nope, I need something a little longer than the orange ones. I don't think I need something quite this long. The blue ones are less. Yeah, the blue ones are a little less. What about these guys? It's always, what is the size of thing that I need here? Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to do any of these. So let's just grab a couple of these white ones. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, I'll make my own. So they give us this wire, which is perfectly serviceable. So I'm just going to strip this wire. And because I want this to be relatively flush, I'm going to do this. And then see that probably want it about there. Probably right about there. putting a little crimp in here so that I know about where to cut. There we go. So this gets me, it's not exactly perfect, but you know, it keeps it nice and relatively flush. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. It's probably going to be about there. Right about there. There we go. Okay, and I should be using black wire on this side, but here we are. So now this rail just extends all the way across. That's the idea. What else do they want us to do? Okay, so they want us to, well, we're moving these, of course. So this is going to come down here now. This one's going to come over here. So this is where our power is going to come from. Let's see. Let me get rid of all this wire insulation. They want us to connect these guys up like this. Okay. We're hooking these up to ground. So we've got this going on. And we want to hook up pins 19 and 20. Is that all that we're doing here? Yeah, that's it. So pins 19 and 20. So that's over here. So we need something about that long. Okay, so 19. We're going to hook this up. What 19 goes to the outer one. So we'll hook you up like here. There we go. And then we've got 18 hooked up to about the same length, close enough. That's about right. All right, we've got you are gonna go from here to like, can we make sure I'm hooking this up right? Yeah, that looks, can't actually tell which thing. I think that's right. So now I've got two buttons. I'm sure this is gonna let me tweak what's going on here. I've also been kind of handling this a bit, so let me make sure I'm not shorting anything. Okay, there we go. Now I don't think anything else has changed. Place the two push buttons on the second board, connect them to the sound processor. You have to connect the X and Y contact rows of the two breadboards. Yes, of course, that's those guys. So these are going to do frequency shifting. This is largely what I thought we were going to do. I mentioned this 4 days ago, something like that, where my assumption was that we were going to use these buttons to kind of control things with this little knob. We're going to have a little like, you know, DJ setup here. All right. Zoom this down a little bit so we can see a little bit what's going on. That's all we've really done. That's it. Okay, so let's give this a shot, and we'll see what this sounds like. Grab these guys, hook these guys back up. There we go. Okay. Oh no, I've lost one of my switches popped off. Let me go find it. Didn't even see that happen. Okay, so that's, wait, did I hook this up right now? It's this way. I'm actually off by one. Nope, no, I'm not. That looks right. Yeah, these things can create a bit of tension. I think I said this last year, but I hate these little buttons. in like a breadboard scenario. They're not quite the right size. They never quite fit correctly. I just hate them, but that's okay. So power is on. And I'm getting nothing, so that means... Yeah, oh, there it goes. This capacitor was shorting. So it's what it was before to start, of course. But let's see what happens if I hit this button on the left. Nothing. So the button on the right makes it faster. The button on the left seems to do nothing. I am hooked up. There we go. Just makes it faster. And then both of them at the same time. Come on, focus. It's a little dodgy. But there we go. So that's what we've got. That's the... it gives us a little control over the speed in which that oscillation happens. That's what's going on here. The button on the left is quite dodgy. It doesn't always actually work. And I'm not sure if that's a hardware issue or a software issue. I'm going to swap sides and see if that helps. Seems to. Maybe there's something wonky with that side. So that's basically it. So that's what we've got. I love how it's just literally a second breadboard because we're running out of space. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.